Ladies, gentlemen, women, fucking whatever, dog. Today, I'm bringing you guys a video on how to get better at COD. Now, everyone wants to get better at COD because if you get at COD, you get bitches on the quick. I mean, I think that's how it works, right? Now I'm playing, but really, a lot of people really want to get good at this fucking game, but yeah, people don't like. There's shit that you need to know to get better at it. And I'm here to teach you that shit. It's pretty much like an etiquette. I think that's what it's called, an etiquette or an etiquette. I don't fucking know. But let's get started, right? Oh, sorry if you can hear my fan in the back. It's hot as fuck, so I have to keep that bitch on. All right, let's get straight into this bitch. So, okay. And by the way, in the background, you'll probably be watching me just playing. It's not gonna be me actually. It's not gonna be like a live commentary. Well, I mean, I'm just talking over I'm not gonna be talking over the gameplay. Well, I mean, I am gonna be talking over, but I'm not gonna be playing. Like, I'm just talking right now. I'm just gonna edit my voice over the fucking gameplay. Okay, so, I'm not really sure what the fuck the gameplay is gonna be, but it's gonna be MWR for sure. Okay, guys. So if you guys wanna watch that, just go ahead. But it's mostly about listening to me. Okay, let's get straight into it. First off, movement. I'm talking jump shots, drop shots, jumping around corners, combining both. Fucking, if you guys do not know how to jump shot or drop shot, then I highly recommend you learn how to. It's not that hard. Drop shot, hold B or fucking circle. Jump shot, run and press A. Fucking, there's more that goes to it than that. But practice that shit. Practice your movement. Movement is unbelievably key. If you really want to get good at Call of Duty, you have to get good with your movement. You have to know what you're doing, where you're going. You gotta be good with your movement, bro. Like, straight up. You just have to know. You have to know how to turn on niggas. You have to do, not in that way, you fucking faggots. But you have to know how to turn on niggas. Like, turn around while they're shooting at you and kill them back. And you can do that shit. You can accomplish that shit with a jump shot, turning around, or jump shot, drop shot, turning around. It might sound complicated with all the shit that I'm saying, but it's not. If you get used to it, you can fuck niggas up crazy. You'll see me in videos. I jump around corners and shit. I drop shot. I do all this crazy shit. And it's just after a while you just get used to doing that shit. So just try and practice that. Try and practice your movement. Try and get better with your movement, and that shit will really help you out to get win gunfights. It's crucial. Next, reloading. A lot of people like to reload right after a kill, and if you see me play, if you see my montages or whatever the fuck, you'll see that I don't reload after one single kill. Sometimes I do, but that's only when I know that there's no one around me, or when I'm completely out of ammo, or when I have one bullet left in my clip, 1 or 2 bullets, because 1 or 2 bullets is not enough bullets to kill one nigga. If I had 5 bullets in a clip, I would keep it. I wouldn't reload until I'm for sure that I'm safe and I don't have to, or I would switch over to my secondary, which is some shit that you niggas should know. If you run out of ammo with your primary, alright, let's say I get a 2-piece, right, and I'm out of ammo, I'll whip out my secondary and start running around with my secondary instead of stopping to reload. Then I would just in case someone else pops up, and then once I would find a safe place, or once I'm sure that no one's gonna pop up, then yeah, I reload my primary. You'll see me do that shit. And that's people, I hate it when people reload right after a kill because it gets them killed all the time. How many times have you been reloading and you get killed by some nigga because you had to reload right after one kill? Know when to reload. Just don't reload right after one single kill. It'll help you out. Just don't reload right after a fucking kill. Get used to it. Trust me. Go get used to it. You'll become way better. Next up, weapons. Do not use LMGs, shotties, snipers on respawn. You're not gonna do good with them. Don't matter who the fuck, actually, pros could do good with them. Nah, unless you're Pamaj, who can fucking snipe like a god. Or unless you're part of FaZe, or unless you're fucking or unless you're a legitimate pro playing for Optic Gaming, then yeah, you can't use those shits. But know what guns to use and what guns people are using. For example, on MWR, the M16, the AK-74U, the MP5. There's other guns that you could be using other than a fucking a goddamn Dragunov or some weird shit. Don't use those guns. Make sure you know what you're using. Make sure you're using some good shit that you know how to use, dog. Don't use stupid shit like a shoddy and a map Overgrown. Don't use just don't use a sniper like the M21 or some stupid shit like that. Just stick to the classics like a SMG, an AR. And if you want to get better at sniping, well then use some other shit or go back to MW2. Do not try and learn how to snipe in a game that you've never sniped before, right? Next up, minimap. Now, about, I'll say maybe 40% of the time that I'm playing Call of Duty, I'm looking at my minimap. Maybe a little bit more. My eyes are always on the minimap. Go to the settings, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to this. This is unbelievably key. It might sound stupid. Go to the settings. I think it's called safe area or some shit like that. Put that shit like centered to your screen, as far as like as close to like the middle of your screen as you can. It's not even that close, but like try and center it to as like, well, keep it like closest to the center as possible. You don't want the minimap on the edge of your fucking screen. You want that shit closer to the middle of the screen, so you don't have to look all the way to the corner of the screen, so you can just kind of look up at it here and there. Bruh, trust me, if you see me, I don't know if you can like kind of make out, but in gameplays, you'll see that like I'll turn around because I see someone on the minimap shooting somewhere else. I'll turn around because I know he's back there. Like not over like the sound of like, well, not just cause it's not like I have a fucking natural instinct that tells me there's someone back there. It's the minimap that tells me there's someone back there, so I have to turn around and do that shit. Always look at the minimap. It's unbelievably key. Also, learn how to read it. For example, if you see like 3 teammates on one part of the map, don't go over there. If you see that they're not dropping shit and they're just running around over there, that means that there's no enemies over there. So go to another side of the map and try and like get kills. Remember, you're trying to get kills. I'm trying to teach you how to get more kills, how to become a better slayer, not how to camp or some shit. Learn how to read the map. Learn where these people are, right? So you can fuck them up. Simple. Like, don't trip, boys. You can do it. Don't even trip. Okay, next up, we got perks. Use perks that are like useful, man. Don't use stupid ass shit like Jug. Don't use stupid ass shit on BO3 like Tracker, 6th Sense. You don't need that shit, man. For example, don't use triple nades. Use like Bandolier so you can have more ammo to kill more niggas. You'll see me. I always run Bandolier. Okay, let me tell you guys what I run on MWR. I run Bandolier, Stopping Power, and Dead Silence. I only have one class which I don't run Dead Silence on, and that's the MP5. I have Extreme Conditioning so I can run faster. Because it's a Russian class, for example. Don't use other shit like fucking Jug so you can have more health. It's not worth it, trust me. Don't fucking use triple nades. Don't use that other dumb shit like Marty Dom so you can drop a nade when you die. That's completely useless. Don't get what else? Counter UAV just to stay off the map. Like, bro, there's so many other perks you could be using besides stupid shit like that to help you out. Like, it's way better. Okay, next up we got attachments. Same shit like that. Don't use dumbass attachments. Like, I mean, MWR, there aren't really that many attachments, so you know you can kind of pass on that. But like games like the more recent ones, for example, like BO3 where they got laser sighted shit, don't ever use laser sight, bro. It's not useful at all whatsoever. Like, it's not. Don't use laser. Don't use stupid shit like that. And most importantly, don't use stupid ass sights that aren't gonna help you out whatsoever. For example, on MWR, do not use the ACOG. There's no point. It's terrible. Period. Use the red dot. And don't put a stupid ass reticle on it. Just keep the original red dot sight on it. You don't need a fucking skull with like some fucking snakes going through it to kill some nigga. You know, you don't need that shit on your damn sight. That shit's distracting, bro. Just keep the regular red dot sight. You know, just keep it normal, keep it classic, and you'll get better, bro. Don't use stupid ass attachments that are completely worthless. Okay. Next up, we got some shit that I recently learned like a year ago. Practice maps. Now, what I say by this, you'll probably be like, what the fuck? I already know, like, you're probably thinking like learn a map. Yeah, no shit, I already know the map. Like, what the fuck? It's not hard to learn a map. I don't mean it like that. Learn the map. Practice the map. Learn how to hit flanks, spots, do all this crazy shit. Now, it might sound stupid, but I remember on the map Redwood, BO3, search, I was trash at that map. I was terrible. I didn't know what to do. And I remember one day, I was in I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, but I was like, fuck, like, I don't know what it is, because I would always see these videos of, like, people hitting warrens on the trees on Redwood, you know? So I was like, fuck, like, I want to learn how to do that shit. So I started up a private match, and I started to learn how to wall run, and I was able to hit the the wall runs underneath the map like crazy. Like I could hit them to this day, like I still know. And I remember I learned, like I didn't even see this in a video, I just came up with it. I learned how to get to, if you guys remember B-Bomb on the map Redwood, I was right outside of lab. I learned how to get from bridge to lab like in a second, like in an instant. Like it was just like one slide that I would take off the rail, and I would get there like on the quick, and I would land right behind the bomb, and I could put it down or I could head glitch it. Like it was, and that shit would always get me like kills. It was unbelievable. Like that shit, and that shit I would have never learned if I never practiced the map. So learn how to practice the map. Go around some maps, you know, that you like. Go around, or maybe some maps you need help with. Go around, you know, don't trip. Go around, just learn spots, whatever the fuck the case may be. Don't even trip, bro. Okay, next up. I know I'm kind of speeding through these, but I don't want to make this video incredibly long because it's going to be fucking annoying. So I got a lot of points to get to, so let's go. Next up, we got sensitivity. Don't have a high ass sensitivity. Trust me. The higher the sensitivity, the worse it is for, or the harder it is for you to control your accuracy. Like you'll hear those people online that are like, yeah, I play on like a 20 sensitivity. Well, good for him, dog. Like good if he plays. I play on a damn 4 sensitivity. That shit might sound funny, but look at my damn shits. Look at my kitty. I'm top 1% of the damn world, and I play on a 4 sensitivity. Yeah. You don't need a higher sensitivity to be good. That shit just fucks up your aim. So, what I would also recommend is just get online, you know, just play, and start just fucking around with some sensitivities, bro. Like some low ones, some medium ones, whatever you're feeling, bro. Like if you feel good with a sensitivity like an 8, like if you can perfectly control it, then yeah, keep that, man. Like whatever, do whatever you gotta do. Just make sure you're comfortable with what you're playing with. Like try not to fucking, your sensitivity does not matter, bro. It doesn't matter what anyone says. That shit does not matter. All that matters is that you're comfortable playing that shit and that you're good with it, you know? That you know what the fuck you're doing. Next up, this is to the people that camp. Do not camp. Do not. If you're trying to drop kills, you cannot, well, I mean, you could drop kills camping, but you're not gonna drop kills as much as like a rusher like me. I'm always moving around the map. I only stop to camp if I need to call in a kill streak or I need to reload. That's the only times you'll ever see me camp, or if it's search. But other than that, you will never see me camping like a room, unless I'm incredibly pissed at a camper and waiting for him to come back to his spot. Then yeah, but I would not camp. Bro, you could drop so many kills if you just run around the map and follow the previous steps that I've told you about movement and all this crazy shit. You could drop an unbelievable amount of kills, way more than you'll ever drop camping, bro. Trust me. Okay, next up we have pre-aiming. Okay, especially on a game like MWR, which there is no quick draw. Pre-aiming is unbelievably key, because if you have your sights up ready to shoot, you'll probably win that gunfight 99% of the time. Okay, let's say you come around a corner and you see a dude and he's looking at you. He doesn't have his sights up, but you do. You're probably gonna get those shots off first. He might hip fire it first and then start aiming in, but those first few shots aren't gonna be accurate, so they might miss you. One of them might hit you, but by the time he aims in, you've already killed him. Like just that simple pre-aim. You'll even see that shit in my montages or in my gameplay. You'll see that shit, that I pre-aim around corners, because, and I'm always, especially on MWR, because there's no quick draw. You can't just pull your fucking gun up in an instant if you're like not ready for it, you know? So like people who have like bad reaction time, like people who have bad reaction time, it's like unbelievably key to know how to fucking pre-aim shit. Like it's kind of, I don't know how to explain it. So quick draw is like unbelievably good for niggas who have good fucking like it's OP for niggas who have good reaction time, because they could just snap on you and just fucking fuck you up. Like it's simple. Ah shit, my fucking batteries are dying. Nah, it don't matter. Okay, next up we have, wait, what the fuck did I write here? Oh yeah. Okay, so next up, don't trip if you see someone in the lobby that's a higher level than you. Don't be like, oh shit, this dude's gonna fuck me up. Don't, bro. Trust me, I've played up against niggas that are way higher level than me, and I fucked them up all the time. What I think about is, I remember back in BO3, because I was Master Prestige. I'm a Master Prestige level 460 in that game. I remember I used to play with niggas higher level than that, and I would always tell myself, I have to do better than this nigga. I have to. Like, it's a goal. Like, every time I would play with someone higher level than me, I would make it a goal of mine to do better than them every game that I would play with them. And yeah, I would do it sometimes I wouldn't. Sometimes they were too good and they would fuck me up. And that'll probably end it now, ladies and gentlemen. And actually, no, I got one more. Last but not least, the most important one that people, don't seem to follow is time. It takes time to become good at something. You're not just gonna become a fucking pro overnight, in a day, in a week, in a month. Shit, not even in a year, but I've been playing COD since 2009, roughly 8 years. And I didn't start fucking beasting and doing like unbelievably good until about 2 years ago. So that means that 6 of those years, right? 6 of those years, I was either trash or I was alright at it, but I wasn't beast. Like I would go probably like 20 and like 18 max, and that would be like the best shit that I could ever do. Now I could go like fucking 40 and like 3 minimum. Alright? So it takes time to become good. And if you follow all these rules that I've been telling you, keep your eyes on the mini map, get good with your movement, practice maps, use guns that you're supposed to be using, use perks that you're supposed to be using, do all this crazy shit. Most important, practice your movement, ladies and gentlemen, and that'll be it. That's how you get good at COD. That's the fucking key to success right there. So if you guys like this video, and if you guys want to see more, like maybe, bro, there's so much shit that goes into COD that I could teach you guys, but I can't do it in one video because it'll be too long. So ladies and gentlemen, leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and if it helped you out. I don't fucking know, Doug, but let me know if you guys want to see like tips on like search and destroy and shit, because I love search, or respawn, because respawn and like non-respawn are completely different game modes, which I could teach you different shit. So yeah, that'll be it for me, guys. Have a good fucking night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later.